Hello, dear friends. Many greetings from a very special place, and that is the Himalayas. You're looking upward, actually. If you walk up half an hour from here, you'll be at the cave of Babaji, where he gave the science of Kriya Yoga to Lahiri Mahashaya and to all of us. We are on a pilgrimage. Yesterday we were in deep meditation up there, very fortunate, the perfect weather. Now we are leaving and it's raining. They say slight rain is a blessing from the heavens. Let me introduce myself. Maybe you don't know me. In Italy I'm a little bit more known, but in America maybe not. My name is Jayadev. I have lived in the Ananda Sisi community for 36 years, and maybe for 30 years I've been teaching meditation. I also teach Ananda Yoga. I am the director of the Ananda Yoga School in Europe. So for all these years I have always taught meditation and have gathered so much material for my teachings, and that's the base for this book that, thank you for the publishers, Crystal Clarity, that is now being published, the Meditation of Yogananda. So there is so many beautiful things, but let me make a step a little bit further back, how it happened that I write at all. We have a little publishing house also here. It's called Ananda Edizioni, and I was asked to write for it. And back then I asked Swami Kriyananda, is that a good thing for me to write? Because I don't want to write out of ego or so. And he said, yes, I write seminally so that others can expand on it. Yes, please write whatever you want. And it has a very beautiful sequel. I wrote my first book. And then, of course, I wanted to present it to Swami Kriyananda for some feedback. What do you think about it? And I gave it to one of our people who were very close to Swami Kriyananda. And can you please check on it? Is that okay, what he's writing? And he said, there's no need. I trust in Jayadev. And so I have done my very best to take his seeds, to take what he brought and just make it flourish. And of course, the teachings of Paramhansa Yogananda, it's so vast. I'm quite a person who loves to study these teachings, and I've dived into all of it and found jewels left and right. And if you do that, you have a huge number of information. And what I do then with all my books, actually, I've written maybe 15 books, and it's always the same thing. I have all this information, and then just I put it into a structure that is easy to read and beautiful to read. So this book, the Meditation of Yogananda, is very highly based, as you will see if you read it, on the secrets of meditation that Swami Kriyananda gave. You might know the book. He wrote these little secrets booklets, secrets of happiness, secrets of inner peace, and so on. And there's one, secrets of meditation, and I take basically one secret at a time and just expand it and just see how we can apply it, plus the teachings, the original teachings of Paramhansa Yogananda, which are so precious, which come from this holy place actually. Through Lahiri Mahashaya Sri Yukteswar, it was given to Yogananda, and through Yogananda to Swami Kriyananda to us. And it's so very rich. This book actually is a little bit more than a book. It's more experiential. It's actually, everything on it is based on your practice. You know, meditation, it might be that you meditate, it might not be that you meditate, but wherever we are, we can take a step further. So this book is extremely experiential. It is divided into weeks. I give certain teaching and say, try this for a week and see if you can make your meditation better. Because if you meditate, you know, for many people, meditation isn't very easy at all. Because the mind, the body problems and all these things are happening in our lives. How do I meditate? And we go on and on. And so I go from the basics. The first part, we have 3 parts in this book, and the first part is just for beginners who just doesn't know how to meditate, and it's divided in body, mind, and soul, because this is the teachings that is given to us. The body is very important. Swami Kriyananda teaches that if you don't get into the right asana, meditation asana, I mean, in meditation you can spend years and not go anywhere just because your body is tensed or curved or is moving all the time. And so I start from the body, which Swami Kriyananda, I think he writes 3 secrets of meditation on the body, and I apply them. You know, how to really work from the basics. And even if you have meditated for a long time, it has happened to me too. You know, it was almost a little bit mean. Somebody secretly and anonymously made a photo of me meditating in the temple, and it was curved, and put that photo in my box, in my mailbox, and wrote just one word, asana, ? Is that your meditation asana? And it was very humbling, because it was not a nice meditation posture. And so I started working on my meditation postures after many years of meditation. Just go back to the basics. And how is your body? Swami Kriyananda says one major key of meditation is relaxation, because if you are not relaxed physically, the body sends constant restless impulses to the brain, and it makes meditation very difficult. This is why I included also yoga postures in this book, for those who practice them and enjoy them, because they are supreme. If you do them correctly, to the right limit, with the breath, it relaxes the body outside and also inside, as no massagist, masseuse can ever do. It is wonderful. And then if you get into meditation and the body is just more soft, you can interiorize much, much better. So the first part is 4 weeks of training, basic training. There's the body, there's the mind. What can I do with my mind, with my monkey mind? That's the problem of all of us, or most of us. And then Swami Kriyananda says basic things about the soul. Just affirm that you are already what you're striving for, that peace. You are that, and so on. And so we have these basic things to just maybe go back to and practice for 4 weeks and see if our meditation gets better, if we already meditate, or if we don't meditate, just to get into it in the right way with the whole human being, with your whole self, because you consist of body, mind, and spirit, and all these influence your meditation. And the second part is dedicated to those who want to get deeper. And you already meditate, and there are many things you can work on to make your meditation more satisfying and more deep. And most of the time, the reason if you don't go deeper lies in your daily life, actually. And Swami Kriyananda gives so many attitudes and things to work with. It includes also diet, it includes attitudes, way to live, it includes things like he said, the secret of meditation is radiating blessings outward to others. Try that in your daily life. Radiate blessings, and see then if you don't go into meditation and it goes so much deeper, because giving, you receive grace, and that helps you in your meditation. There are so many things. And so these are 7 weeks of practice. If you take them seriously, these are our teachings of self-realization, for those who follow this path. And if you don't follow this path, for those, it's very universal. It is these principles. Truth is always universal. It doesn't really belong to one path or another. Truth is truth, like electricity is electricity. It works for everyone. So these things work for everyone. That is the second part, just trying to go deeper. How do I, if I have a period where I get nowhere, what do I do? Are there tricks? The third part again is 7 weeks long. Every week you get tasks. So what can I do to go to the highest, to what Yogananda and Swami Kriyananda say? And that means true self-realization, meaning realizing that you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not all of that, and not philosophically, but in experience. How can I experience myself on this deeper level? What can I do? Attunement to a great master. What can I do? Swami Kriyananda says the secret of meditation is following the breath, going up the spine with the inhalation, down with exhalation. He gives that as a secret, and you try it, and it brings you somewhere else. And of course, a big part then is God or Spirit, if you don't like the word God, the infinite and the absolute. How, with the Hong-Sau technique, and I didn't even say that, the whole book is basically all Hong-Sau, how to make Hong-Sau deeper, with many variations. There are then in that book given many variations of Hong-Sau that Swami Kriyananda or Yogananda gave. Just try it differently. Be a little bit an artist, a creative. Try what you can do, what works for you. We are all different. And then to go to that highest part, that your meditation actually gives you an actual contact with God. It wants to take you step by step towards samadhi, toward union. And samadhi is high, but we can make steps, and we can make them through Hong-Sau. So also there, on this highest level, you are giving prayers, you are being given always practices every week. Try this. And so we have 7 weeks plus 7 weeks makes 14. The first is 4 weeks, makes 18 weeks of practice. You have months to practice, and I am sure if you take it seriously, these are deep teachings from Swami Kriyananda, who I have seen and experienced, very deep soul, and Paramhansa Yogananda, this great yoga master. If you take these teachings and apply them, I think it will help you to make 1 step, 2 steps more in your meditation, and it gets much more happy. Greetings from the cave of Babaji, greetings from the heart.